Hello everybody out there in the bookverse, it's Stephanie, and today I am back with another monthly subscriber picks, which book I read videos. You're going to come book shopping with me online. I did the same thing that I did last month for my October book pick, which was Plain Bad Heroines, by the way, and I made the same list. I put 10 books on there, and for November I'm really trying to prioritize some of the new releases that have come out. I kind of do this whole new release November thing each year, and so I put all books on this list that were released in 2021. So I'm really excited about all these books. I'm really looking forward to all of them, and I can't wait to see what you guys pick for me. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, leave me a comment down below which of these books you would like me to read, do a dedicated vlog for, and do a review for over on Instagram. And then I will also put this up on my story on Instagram as well, so you can go vote in both places. Do whatever you like, have fun with it, because I really have been having so much fun with this for the past couple months, and I'm really excited to continue. So let's jump into the list. Let's see what books I have for you guys to pick from. Okay, so the first book on this list is Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. This is the same author as the Merciful Crow series, which I have not read and I've heard mixed things about, but I'm really kind of looking forward to this. I think it's a retelling, but I don't know what the retelling is. There is this girl who is the servant to the princess, and she is the adopted granddaughter, I believe, of like Death and Fortune, or a couple goddesses, and then some debt of hers comes due, and so she uses magic to switch lives with the princess and is stealing from the rich people in order to like fund this debt that she has to pay. And then she gets on the wrong side of another god, and she has like a certain amount of time to pay them back, otherwise she's gonna turn into jewels herself, I think. I'm not positive. It sounds really interesting, very intriguing, and I'm not sure what to expect from it, but I think The Merciful Crow was kind of a dark YA series, so I'm hoping for a little bit of a dark retelling here. I think it'd be a nice spooky November read, because November's still kind of in that fall feel for me. Okay, the next book on this list is The Desert Prince. I don't know a whole ton about this book. I believe it takes place in a world that used to be like plagued by demons, and they had heroes that would fight these demons, but they've kind of gone away, and it's like a desert inspired world. I believe we follow a princess as one of our main characters, and I'm just really kind of intrigued by it. I don't know a whole ton about it, but it just sounds interesting. I don't really love this cover too much, but I like the cover for the UK version better. Okay, next book on here is A Shadow in the Ember, which is the first book in Jennifer L. Armentrout's new series, Flesh and Fire, which I believe is set in the same world as her From Blood and Ash series, which I have not read. I haven't read the From Blood and Ash series, but I'm really interested in this. It's the first book in a new series. I really would like to try out some JLA, and I feel like this would be really intriguing. I think it might follow someone else kind of along the same lines as Poppy from the first series, who is supposed to be this maiden, this pure person. But I think this one might be like married to some like king demon or something like that. I don't know, but I'm really excited to try it. I really am trying to get a little bit more into this fantasy romance, and I've been enjoying it, guys. It's been a good time for me. So yeah, I would definitely love to read this book. Next, we have A Spindle Splintered by Alex E. Harrow. This is the same author as, oh gosh, what's it called? Once and Future Witches, and this is a novella. I think this is going to be a kind of novella series of hers called Fractured Fables, and it's going to be different novellas that follow different fairy tales, and this one is Sleeping Beauty. So I'm really excited about it. I'm kind of in this retelling mood. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love the cover for this. It just looks creepy and dark, and I am really excited for it. Next, we're kind of flipping to the opposite end of the spectrum here, and it is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This is an adult romance book, and it is following these two people who go on vacation together, or they used to, and then they decide to go on like one last vacation together. I'm sure it's going to be a romance between them. I've heard amazing things about it. People absolutely love it, and I have not read enough adult romance. I would like to read a little bit more of it, and this one has such high ratings. People absolutely love it. I would really like to give it a go. I know it's not really fitting for November because it's kind of a summer read, but hey, I'm not too fussed about that, and I think it'd be really fun. Next book, we have Promises and Pomegranates, a dark contemporary romance. It's in the Monsters and Muses series, apparently, by Sav R. Miller. This, I believe, is a self-published retelling of Hades and Persephone, which I feel like is a really popular retelling for right now, but I love it, and I love the cover. I think it is stunning. It is so gorgeous, and I would really be excited to read it. Like I said, I'm really kind of into this fantasy romance right now. It says it's contemporary. Maybe it's not a fantasy, but I don't know. It kind of gives me the fantasy dark romance vibes on the cover, and I'm really interested to try it out. I saw it on Book Talk, and it really captured my attention, so I'd love to give it a go. Next on the list, we have Hall of Smoke, and I believe this was on one of my other lists. This is by H.M. Long. It came out at the very beginning of 2021, and the next book in the series is going to come out at the beginning of 2022. This is a Viking-inspired fantasy series. It follows this priestess warrior who she did something to offend her god, and now she has to make up for it. So I'm very intrigued by it. I love the cover. I think it's gorgeous. The second book has a gorgeous cover as well. I'm really excited to read it. Yeah, so this one is back on the list in case anyone wanted to give it another shot. Okay, next we have A Psalm for the Wild Built by Becky Chambers. This is a novella, and it is set in a world where we have these like robots that come in and are trying to like interact with people, I believe. I actually am not 100% positive what this book is about, but I do know that Becky Chambers writes really good characters. She does really good at like diving deep into emotions and into really like important topics, and so I'm really excited to read this. Plus it's a novella, which would be nice to fit on because, you know, it's always nice to have novellas as books that you're reading for the month, but I've heard really good things about it, and I would like to try that out. I've never read any Becky Chambers. The next book on this list is Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. This is the same author as The House on the Cerulean Sea, which I read earlier and really enjoyed. I thought it was so cute, so heartwarming and wholesome. So I'm really excited to read this. I hope it's going to have those same like warm, happy, cozy vibes. I would be really excited to read something by the same author, hoping that it's going to like kind of feel the same. This one I believe is about a man who died and isn't really accepting his death, and a man that has to like help him to move on and move through death. I think it might be male romance. I am kind of suspecting maybe a little bit of like Baba Yaga type-esque feel to this person who's trying to help him to move on. But either way, I'm really excited for it. I hear it's kind of very heartwarming. It has a little bit of a Man Called Ove type feels to it. So yeah, I definitely would love to give this one a try. And the last one on this list is All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. This one I have heard kind of compared to a fantasy Hunger Games, which, yes, please, I'll take that. It's an YA fantasy that is about these families who all of them kind of put in one person every certain number of years, and this person is put into this trial and they all compete, and I think it's to the death, and the winner at the end, their family gets control of this magical well, and so they have like this source of magical power and they get control of it until the next competition. I think it sounds so cool, so interesting. I mean, I love the Hunger Games. I love these kind of brutal competitions in books, especially in fantasy books. So I am really looking forward to it. I think it sounds so good. Ooh, I don't know if you could tell, but I didn't touch my computer for long enough. But yeah, this one sounds amazing, and I really would love to get to it soon. It doesn't come out till November, but that's fine. I could just start it. Like, I can pre-order it. I haven't pre-ordered books in a while. Okay, so let us come back to the top and go through the list again just to refresh your memory. We have Little Thieves The Desert Prince, A Shadow in the Ember, A Spindle Splintered, People We Meet on Vacation, Promises and Pomegranates, Hall of Smoke, A Psalm for the Wild Built, Under the Whispering Door, and All of Us Villains. Okay, so those are the 10 choices for what book I'm going to read in November, do a vlog for, do a review for. Let me know in the comments which one of these you would like to see the most. I'm going to tally up the votes at noon on October 30th, so after that I won't count any more of the votes, but definitely let me know down in the comments which one you would like, which one you are really excited about, any of these that you have read and loved, any of these that you think are kind of not worth my time. Let me know down in the comments, chat with me a bit, and if you want to jump over to my Instagram, I will post it on my story. It's probably going to go up sometime the same day as this video, but if it hasn't gone up when this went up, no worries, it will show up sometime that day. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!